in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
And how about the claims? Any questions?
I didn't have it.
Gary, anything?
Tracy?
Nope.
Then I'll make a motion, we approve the claims.
Second.
All in favor of approving the claims?
Aye.
Do you have a copy of the,
Claims?
no, of the agenda?
I do not.
Okay.
Sorry,
No problem.
it's pretty slim pickings. Number 4. I could not get that in the paper accordingly before I left last week, or
Okay.
2 weeks ago. But the more I was thinking too, I don't know if we're gonna be moving some stuff around or not. So I would like to change that date to, we have till April 30th. So April 18th,
For the,
budget,
For the
public hearing.
Hearing.
Yeah. We won't change the levies, but I can, move spending authority around.
we want it 9:30 or something.
Yeah, I was gonna double check the time real quick.
9:15.
Usually 9:30, but let me. Yeah, so April 18th at 9:30 a.m.
Okay, I'll make that motion that we set the budget hearing date for April 18th at 9:30 a.m.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
You want liquor license?
Yeah.
Bloomsbury was spelled wrong on the agenda. Not Bloomsbury, it's Bloomsbury. Not one to put that on there, but. Did any of you guys go to ISAC?
I can't really get out of the
Have you kept up on the legislation stuff?
Yes, I have. You got two.
So how do you want to proceed with these? The casino, do you want that
Since,
two?
my opinion, there's 3 different dates. So
Yes.
I would think we should go 3 different.
Instead of one with 2 dates?
Right,
Okay,
that's what I thought.
okay,
Since it's different dates and different.
okay. Well, the
Or
first
actually,
one,
you could combine casinos.
that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, just separate the dates.
Yeah.
And make a motion, we approve the Class C liquor license for Casino Farms. There's 2 dates, May 19th through the 23rd of May, and the second one would be July 28th through August 1st, both of this year. That's my motion.
Do I have a second?
Yep, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
now we have the other one, which is for, Bloomsbury Farm, Class C liquor permit, and that is for the dates April 30th. Well, it's a 1 year, April 30th, 23 through April 29th, 24.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Hello, Sheriff.
Morning.
I'll do this.
You understand stuff?
Thank you.
I'm gonna do the abstract quick. The canvas for the
Yeah,
seconds here.
Candace and 95.
So I have, I'll read the totals, these are the grand totals combined with Benton County, Iowa County, and Tama County. So for the Benton Community Public Measure BE, there was a combined total of 769 yeses, 1,431 noes, and 24 overvotes. Total passed 2,224. And for the other public measure BF, the combined totals for yeses were 762, 1,456 noes, 5 overvotes, 1 undervote, total of 2,224. So this was the combined tier 2.
We need a motion to accept that.
Yes.
The Candace.
Yep. And then I have the.
Make a motion that we accept that second tier canvas for the special school.
Okay. I'll pass those. Everything around.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Let's see which one we get together. Alright.
Good, so we got the agenda fixed on the website. I was just telling you guys, we got a couple calls this morning. The website, I sent the agenda out normally on the website, the notifications went out properly. It was posted on the bulletin board, but on the our county website, there was something going on. It's fixed now. So it's still posted properly.
Tracy, I wanted to share with you guys something I'm working on. I got a call from an individual doing a survey over in the northwest corner of the county for a property, for a sale of a piece of property that abuts a cemetery over in Bruce Township, and it turns out that there are several bodies buried outside the boundaries of the cemetery. So we're trying to figure out how to remedy that situation. I just want to know that's, I'm working on that, so you may hear about that. They call it Pleasant View Cemetery. The recorder's office shows it can be either herbs or harbs, depending on when you're looking at documents. But in fact, when I just do a quick thing where land use agreement or something to expand the cemetery, it's only a strip 25 feet by 250 feet.
And they've been buried there a long time, I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not digging anybody out.
No.
So I was really, working on that.
So they're buried on the other side of the fence?
I don't think there is an actual fence.
There is a fence,
I
okay.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Years ago, I know, the cemeteries that I'm involved in, if somebody took their own life, they usually bury them not with everybody else. That would be all,
Really?
yep,
Fairview Cemetery is the little rest area on 218, according to this map.
okay,
It's Pleasantville.
that's,
It's way over off 11th Avenue on the northwest corner.
All right, we call that one Herb
Surge
Cemetery.
and
on
Harbor
the map,
Pleasantville. Yep, that's the one.
just north of 56th Street.
Yep, way up there.
but Ray, they're not farming over them, are they?
No,
Okay.
at least I haven't been told that.
Good.
So I'll be working with the seller and the survey company.
You wanna do his jail stuff before we go into close?
Yeah. You're,
Yeah. Is it
that's a full section six,
Okay.
number 7.
has to be around?
Approved contract for Gale medical expenses.
Oh, we don't have any right now. We're going to correct that today.
Okay, Ron. We're gonna do your medical, Gale medical expenses.
Okay, let's do that one first. You'll see two pieces of paper from Advanced Correctional Healthcare, ACH. The first bid was for them to supply the doctor and the nursing staff. And that bid came in at $129,999. So then we met with them, and said if we could get our hospital to do the nursing, what would it be? And they came back with a second bid, for $38,999 for them to supply the doctor, that would then supervise the nursing staff. The hospital gave us a bid for the nursing staff. They would basically be in twice a week, but they would make a phone call Monday through Friday to see if there was anything they needed to do. And at that point, if there was something that needed immediate attention, they would run down and do that. It would be, they would insure their nurses. They have worked out they have met via Zoom with ACH and worked out the plan for doing the documentation, for the nursing and for the prisoners. And they would do that for $26,400 annually or $2,200 a month. And then they have a built-in 3% increase in the contract per year. That is a little less than what we were paying. As you're aware, our old Medicare, they went bankrupt, so they're out of business. Ray has looked at the contract from Virginia Day, saw no big issues with it.
No.
And we are waiting for the final draft of the contract from ACH. I don't think there'll be any surprises, but I would then turn that over to County Attorney's Office for review. This is the path that I believe we should go down right now.
The option 2, using,
Use their doctors and
And Virginia
nurses from Virginia Gate. We get a lot more with our nurses that way. Right now, what we're doing without a medical staff is we can't make medical decisions, so that's why we brought the population down to only our prisoners, and right now we haul everybody up to the clinic. That's quite expensive. We, get the medical staff back in. This includes the, training for the jail staff and the nursing staff with advanced correctional health care with their, policy and procedures. To bring them on board, and then we would bring the federal and out-of-county inmates back.
Well, this contract's only good for a year, the way I read it.
Yeah. To start.
Mm-hmm.
Be a year-to-year thing because they would wanna change their rates slightly. Before COVID hit, we had contacted Virginia Gay to do the entire program. And then when COVID hit, we kind of just put everything on hold. And they were looking pretty promising to do the whole thing until they ran the biggest piece of it through their insurance company, and they got told they wouldn't do that.
Now, the question I have right away is that, on the advance here, average daily population is 12. Now, you're just gonna worry about the county residents that you're housing, not the federal?
It'll go back up to,
So won't the price go up then?
they said the price is in the nursing. That's where the big expense is. The doctor would come once every 3 weeks. The federal inmates generally don't require a lot. We've pretty well got them vetted, and they are usually awaiting to be transferred to a federal facility somewhere.
So I take it this is a retired doctor that's gonna do this?
They have numerous doctors. The other piece that differs from our Medicare is if we call them after hours, we talk to a nurse, and then the nurse talked to the doctor. Advanced correctional health care, you make a direct call to the doctor. As they put it, they take the nursing staff out of that decision process.
Virginia Gay really don't wanna fool with the doctor, you know.
Their insurance won't allow.
Okay, got it. So once this is all done, then you can start housing out-of-county prisoners then and back
Yep.
up to.
Yep. We would be comfortable in doing that again.
You answered my question. You fellas got anything?
No, I was trying to compare the two. The bold type here on qualified mental health professional. Not included on the second option, not included in minimum master's level. And it doesn't even talk about that on there. first proposal, so.
No, we are set up to do that. We utilize the telehealth,
Okay,
which we've had in the jail for many years. We do have appointments for people at the Abbey Center on occasion. They will receive, we've had a few folks that have to come once a month and get a shot. And they do that here at the Abbey Center.
any questions?
Jerry?
So you need a motion to approve this with option 2
Option 2,
and the contract with Virginia Gate.
yes.
And that is my motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The second piece, I would request that we go into a closed session under 321.5, paragraph 1, I believe in that G, to avoid disclosure of specific law enforcement matters such as current or proposed investigations or inspections or auditing techniques or schedules, which if disclosed would enable law violators to avoid detection.
It was easy for you to say.
He's reading.
I read it.
He's reading it, don't kid yourself.
I'll make a motion to go into closed session.
Close the door.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The contract as discussed in closed session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, report.
Got hell week coming up.
You guys can let Myron in.
Yep.
Put the waves in the room. But anyway, we had our Zoom meeting last Thursday over at Towers.
Where's Myron go? There's Myron.
Anyway, the Norway Tower is up.
Good, yeah.
We're gonna report on that, but it was us three,
No charge.
the sheriff and
Okay.
Scott,
Thank you.
kind of excited about it.
Thank you, Lori.
Fence on that
Got a
tower.
couple if you can.
And you can walk, yes, you can walk right up, grab the ladder.
Yep.
So, then they got pins or bolts on the 4 legs, you can climb up the 3 legs, you can climb up the legs. So, we had our new meeting Thursday, discussed that with it, they were leaning on, they don't wanna do anything until everything's on the tower, you know, and fence and all that. And me and Ron and Scott agreed that this now, it's not good because the tower's in a park in Norway. So I volunteered, I said, we're gonna put a fence up, so Thursday, late morning, I come up here and I got a roll of that 5-foot fence that was still rolled up from around here, and I had steel posts. And us, my son included, and Ron and Scott met down there at 1:30, and we got a 5-foot fence on it now, so. And we took, Scott took pictures of it, so it's recorded, so the insurance knows that. Okay, that's done.
What about the rest of the towers? Are they putting them up now? What's going on?
They're waiting for the company to put these driveways in, and they're waiting for it to firm up, because they wanna dig 6 inches of the soil out, and they're gonna put, like a mat or a felt down, and then they're gonna put the gravel on top of that felt. So, the other 2 towers are at a standstill, nothing's being done yet. They're waiting for them to put the driveways in.
Then they're gonna put towers up.
Yeah. And the tower here east of town is all put together, it's ready to go up. There's no way you can get a crane in there right now. Oh. The towers are, this tower here is supposed to show up, I believe it's this week sometime.
Where's this tower going exactly?
Which one?
The one up north.
go up to the T intersection right north of Rogers Park, go west 1 mile, and then north a half mile, right on top of the hill.
Okay.
Right on top of the hill. Then I had landfill meeting Thursday night, that was pretty quiet. They're all getting geared up to start the new cell.
So,
They're gonna finish the driveway, I assume.
Yeah,
When are they gonna start on that?
the driveway. Not much talk about it. I'm more worried about the cell and getting the contract signed. And that's about it. That's all I got.
that it?
Yep.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
What about Meyer?
He's okay.
Second.
All right, all in favor?